Hello. I've learned something tonight that I must have forgotten about, but the cheese sauce that comes with breadsticks is actually not regular cheese sauce. It's spicy. And I dipped the garlic breadstick and thoroughly dipped that cheese stuff on there and popped it right in the mouth, and whew, I couldn't talk for a good few minutes. It felt like I don't deal well with spicy stuff, so I was literally going like couldn't breathe, drank so much water. So the garlic mixed with the cheese sauce makes like this ultimate spicy thing, and I don't eat spicy things. So that's why I'm late. I literally, my face is flushed. I'm dripping in sweat. I had no idea. I don't deal well with spicy stuff. In my defense, the last time I had Papa John's was 7 years ago, and the cheese sauce was not spicy. Nor was the garlic stuff. And you combine them. And I mean, I didn't just dip. I'm like, oh, this is cheese sauce. I'm just gonna... I'm here, hello. Okay. So we're not playing as Joker tonight. Obviously. Okay. So we need to... what was I doing again? Warrior Jack? Back to the past. Warrior Jack. That's not Warrior Jack.
Ready. Who will you send in?
Okay. There we go.
Something you need?
Okay. It started repeating. Hello. Am I repeating now? Okay. So, no YouTube short tonight. You got 2 streams. Wide awake now. You got this stream and you got Mega Man after this stream. Mega Man 6. So if you want to see the struggle is real. Wow. I feel like... How do I explain this? I feel like I have, I feel like I have, like, gone outside and been sprayed with a hose and my hair is soaked. Like, that's what I feel like right now. My hair is soaked. Not a pleasant sensation. So anyway... This is Warrior Jack. The musical interlude will be cut out, so don't worry about that. Musical interlude will be gone. So have we hit 1,000 views on Zenless Zone? Okay, so Zenless Zone is getting a stream tomorrow. Ninja Turtles is getting a stream tomorrow. Phantom is flexing hard. Phantom with the flex. Just wants to show people, hey, I got my money's worth. Yes, we see. We see the flex, Phantom. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm fine. I don't deal well with spice. I don't deal well with spicy stuff. So, my wife was like, I had the garlic breadsticks. There's no problem with them. And then she's tried a little bit of the cheese sauce with the garlic breadsticks, and she was like, wait a sec. She's like, okay, maybe it is spicy. And it's like, oh, I don't think so. Maybe you just can't handle it. And then I was like, watch. I took the cheese sauce and I lathered the breadstick. Like, literally, the thing was oozing cheese sauce. And I went, Hom. And then, like, after a few minutes of eating it, I went, because I was like, maybe there's something wrong with this. I got the bread in my mouth with the cheese sauce. And I'm just like, oh.
Stay level. Not that that's a problem for you.
So now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Forward.
Do not combine Papa John's cheese sauces because it is not mild. It is. Maybe I should have gotten the... They have a cheeseburger sauce. Maybe that would have been better. Because I didn't think, oh, I'm not going to use the famous garlic sauce with garlic sticks. You want cheese sauce. I was like, I remember how good the cheese sauce was. I can't even play well, Phantom. I am literally... I'm drowning over here in sweat. Like, I am not helping at all. Like, at all. I'm bad right now. I'm barely conscious, bro. I don't deal well with spices. Oh gosh. Ugh. And I've heard they had spicier sauces, but I'm like, oh, the cheese sauce brings back good memories. It was really good once.
I see my target.
Whew, feels like 90 degrees in my house. Even though it's 68? I can't feel the air conditioner. All I feel is hot.
No worse than
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man. I can't concentrate, guys. I can't concentrate at all. I'm fighting somebody. I don't know if I'm winning or losing, but I'm just freaking out here.
Barely a workout. Haven't even broken a sweat.
I did drink water. I drank 2 water bottles. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of water, I need one more. I'll be right back. Oh my god. Never again. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna take this ice cream. I'm gonna stick it in my mouth. Okay? Probably not the smartest idea, but I can't feel my tongue. And I just have water coming out of my eyes. And heavy breathing, and my face looks like a radish. At least I think a radish is red. Okay, here we go. How? Okay.
Let's get this started.
I think that ice cream might be going bad. Oh. I hope that's not really old ice cream. Can ice cream expire? That helped a little bit. Oh, yep, that helped a little bit. Oh. I already had some milk. Now I'm having ice cream. I had 2 glasses of milk in the kitchen. It's okay, I'll be fine. I sound wonderful.
Get off my saucer! So says Modo Toto.
How are you supposed to know? I used to love the cheese sauce. I didn't know it became super spicy, or maybe when you mix it with the garlic stuff, it becomes super spicy. I don't know. Wow, that was amazing teamwork. What do you do? It's dissipating. When I put a big glob of ice cream on my mouth, that helps. Either that or that numb my mouth. It doesn't matter. Let's go clubbing! Ow. Wait, do I have my dance? Where's my dance?
I'm not immortal. I could do this all day.
And now I may rest.
I'm not dead. I don't. Some people can't deal with spicy. I can't deal with spicy. If I was on that YouTube channel that dealt with spices, I would be dead. Yeah, one of their jalapeno thingies would totes kill me. Probably. People can stand different things. I can't deal with spice. I can't. I'm just one of those people. I can deal with pain. I mean, I literally have electric shocks in my leg like almost every day from neuropathy, and you know, I'm not like screaming like a baby, even though it literally feels like tiny pricks of needles and like it doesn't quite feel like being stabbed. I've been stabbed before, so it's not like that painful, but it's like tiny electrical shocks. What? Huh? How? Why does Google? Why does Google keep changing? I just auto-corrected to whatever Google said. S-A-M-A-U-R-I? No, S-A-M. Ah? S-A-M. Yeah. U-R. Yeah. A-I. Okay. Alright, love you. Did the other one say some Mariah Jack too? What about the other streams? I don't know. I'm not even near my phone. I can't tell. I just came out here to the stairs to tell you. I'd have to go back to my phone to check. Okay. I'm literally 10 million feet away from you. I can't tell. I'd have to check everything. You want me to write you a detailed list and come back down every 5 seconds and make you be a secretary? I don't do that. No, I got stabbed in a fight many, many years ago. 27 years ago? Something like that? In high school? High school or junior high? One or the other. I don't remember. That hurt. Well, like... neuropathy for me... Excuse my rude eating. Neuropathy on my leg feels like... hundreds of tiny little electrical pricks. Going from my foot... all the way up to around my kneecap. And just constant electric shocks. Like... zzz. And there's some days like that. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a nerve disease. So... how does it feel to be stabbed? Very painful.
Yes, they're all wrong. All of them are wrong.
My wife just told me all the Samurai Jack thingies are wrong. I have to go change them now.
Both first episodes are wrong, and your last name with Samurai Jack is spelled wrong.
I'm so sorry, Amber.
Okay, I mean, I haven't even noticed because I've been tired. I've been sharing them all over the place too. I've been tired. I've been
Who told you it was the wrong spelling? Did a Japanese person come?
What? Everyone knows how to spell samurai.
Google didn't, because I auto-corrected it to what Google said.
Honey, if you look at my posts, I spelled it correctly on my Twitter post.
Samurai.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll fix the other two videos. I'm sorry.
Bad about misspelling balloon.
Hey, samurai is a tricky word for dyslexic to spell.
Possible in some alternate reality it's spelled like that. But it does have an I on the end.
Oh, did Phantom have to go? I'm sorry, Phantom. I'm fixing something real quick. Sorry about that.
I love you.
I love you too. Ah. Alright. There, I fixed it. I don't know who this person is. Oh, yeah, I'll re-invite you in a second, Phantom. Your game crashed? I'm gonna play with this ace guy for 2 times, and then I'll go back to you. If that's okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having an off night. Why did he stab me? He was trying to kill me. Actually, it's kind of interesting. The leg that I have the neuropathy in is the leg I got stabbed in. Coincidence? I don't know who this is. Ace who? Oh. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with this ice cream. Oh, yeah, something off with those. Either that or maybe Snickers ice cream is supposed to taste this bad. Mmm. Sharp, pointy object is worse than ice cream. I've never been shot, so I don't know. I've been I've broken bones, I've been stabbed, I've been shocked.
Let's get this started.
I know what it's like to be hit by a car. Falling downstairs, falling off a building. Falling on grass, concrete, snow. Most painful thing that I've ever experienced is falling on concrete.
Another strange land, full of strange thoughts. Here comes the hero!
Quiet your mind.
But like I said, I'm able to deal with pain because I'm in pain a lot with the neuropathy. That, like, I just kind of, like, drag my foot with me wherever I go. I don't really have, other than the electric tingling sensation, constant electric shocks in my leg, which is what it feels like. Like, I just try to ignore it as best as possible. When I try to sleep at night, it's real bad. When I'm actually not working, it's super bad.
Match point for blue team.
I woke up this morning, I didn't want to get up. I was like, nope. I wrote on my Twitter, I don't want to get up. So I was really grumpy. When I got up and I did my first stream today at like 4 o'clock, I was really grumpy.
My journey does not.
I was just in a mood today. How big am I? 6'4". What bones have I broken? Right wrist, left wrist, right ankle, left leg, elbow, shoulder, left ribs, cracked my collarbone, I broke my chin, and I cracked open my head. 3 injuries are from martial arts. The rest, I'm accident prone. The car accident wasn't my fault. That's how I broke the ribs. And and messed up my arms more. Although technically, breaking my arms was not my fault. It was gravity's fault. So I'm totally blameless in that. That was an accident. The other ones were cause and effect. I broke my leg fighting a guy who was outside of my weight class in a sparring match. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I tend to say things sometimes that can alienate people. So before the match was over, he kicked me in a certain place from behind my leg, and he broke my broke my leg at the knee. He did. It was a sparring thing, so it wasn't like an actual match or anything, but it was, ow. And you think I would learn my lesson, but I didn't, because like when I recovered from that, I had my nose broken by somebody else.
I may prefer peace.
And I was just kind of like, you know what? Maybe martial arts is not something I should be pursuing. I took what I could from it, and I stopped going to classes. After my nose was broken by that one guy who was way smaller than me, I was done. It was like, you know what? I don't think I have a talent for this. I know enough to probably survive like a fight, like if somebody tried to pick a fight with me, but I'm not going to consider doing this like professionally or like going for the belts. I'm done.
Athena, I won't let you down.
I have no idea what I'm going to break next. I was a mouthy teenager, I'll tell you that. I like to talk. I don't know. I technically won the sparring match. He was just a poor sport.
Match point for blue team. This is not the end.
The other stories aren't fun to talk about, so I won't talk about them.
By the goddess! Coming for you!
It will not be easy for you.
Like water. Get off my saucer! So says Moto Dodo.
Boink.
Moto Dodo and Kirby says.
And again, the arms weren't my fault. That was gravity's fault.
Now all the
Gravity's to blame.
Oh,
And that big pit bull.
let me speak.
I'm gonna kick you! I didn't get to kick you.
Match
No!
for red team.
I have done what I must.
How am I still alive? Guardian Angel. That's the only thing I could think of. Because I had 3 times I should have died. And I'm still here. Is that Phantom? Where's Phantom? There's Phantom. Invite. Nice playing with you, Miles. Yeah, the only reason I'm still alive is God. It doesn't make any sense. Doctor said I should have died from the car accident. Doctor said I should have died from when I broke my arms. And when I had my leg broke, the guy just missed an artery. So... I'm a walking miracle. So I don't want to... I don't really take risks anymore. I was a very daring child. I was always getting banged up and bruised, though, because I was very adventurous. They say video games are to blame, but actually comic books is what made me very stupid. I jumped off things because I saw it on TV and in comic books. Oh, Batman survived that fall, jumping 2 stories off a building. What would happen if I did it? Translation
Let's
ER.
get this started.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I used all... if I have a Guardian Angel, he's probably like, nope, no more of this. I'm retiring. But I've been good the past, like, probably 15 years. Something like that. Yeah, 15 years I haven't done anything crazy. Neuropathy's not my fault. I didn't do anything with that. It's just genetic.
No hesitation.
So I can't change my DNA. No one can change their DNA. No matter how much they hope or wish it, your DNA is, you know, it's your genetic code, it's who you are. It's who your family is. It's who your parents were. It's like a computer that, you know, specifically designed you a certain way. You cannot change it. So, unfortunately, my DNA is laced with a disease called neuropathy. Neuropathy is a nerve disease. And several of my family members had it. My dad has it real bad. And I have what's known as a mild version of it for now. Like I don't have it as bad, but it could get bad. But it's still annoying because, you know, my leg is kind of important. Yay, have my taunt. Yay!
I'm not
I
immortal.
must
I could do
find
this all
myself.
day.
Neuropathy is a nerve disease.
Fine butter.
Non-fatal. But it impacts your nerves. Alright, thank you, Phantom. Let's get some new peeps in. Dexter's Lab came last season, yes. In Dexter's Lab. Oh, maybe Brooks went to sleep. Maybe Brooks went to sleep. Man, that took a long time to have that spiciness go away. How long was that? I downed 2 glasses of milk. I had 2 bottles of water. I had 1 bowl of ice cream. The sweating has gone down. My tongue's a little numb, but... and my sinuses are cleared up. Holy crap. But that had to take, like... That was like 30 minutes of torture. Holy cow. Ugh. Never again will I have that cheese stuff from Papa John's. Nope. I learned my lesson. Be ready to go to the bathroom. Oh, probably. When I feel better, I'll do like probably 100 push-ups or something later. And try to get rid of some of this excess energy I'm not going to need after I do Mega Man tonight. Otherwise, I won't sleep. So I'm going to either exercise, I'm going to do a bunch of crunches or push-ups, probably do a load or 2 of dishes, organize the kitchen. I'm going to have to burn off this energy or I'm not going to be able to get to sleep. Because I basically ate all this food after eating all that pizza stuff, so I'm going to need to find a way to burn off this energy. Oh. Playing the game is not going to work.
Let's get this started.
I have to do some physical stuff. I'm getting rusty, though. I can barely do 200 push-ups these days. I used to be able to do a lot more when I took martial arts. I could barely make 200.
Are you watching?
I don't even think I can do clap push-ups anymore. I could never do finger push-ups, though. That's painful. My sensei could do that. I could do 15 clap push-ups. And they had you do them fast, too, at the dojo I attended. Somewhere in Albany. I don't recommend doing those, though, because those are painful if you miss. Your hands, you can't get down fast enough, and you go, oof!
I'll take a whack at it.
Yeah. So I'm just talking regular push-ups. Regular push-ups. My legs have gotten... I think the problem that I have with the neuropathy stuff too is I can't really do a lot of leg exercises. So like my legs have gotten... My legs were a lot stronger than my hands were because I broke my arms when I was a kid really badly. I was in a cast for like 9 months. So people always made fun of like how girly my arms were because they never developed correctly because of how bad I broke them when I was a kid. So like even though I learned to lift weights and other things, I could never build up mass in my arms very good. They always looked very like, you know, thin and stuff.
You lose.
I was born.
I feel the flow of butter.
Thank you. Thank you. No, please.
Sorry about that,
You're
Brooks.
too kind.
We'll get him on the next one. What is the ultimate stream tonight? Mega Man 6, which is probably going to bring me to tears. So if you want to watch an old man cry, I'm going to be playing Mega Man 6. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, all that lactose is going to be bad for me. I'm lactose intolerant too, so... Oof. That's fine. I'm going to get rid of my energy. Don't worry about it. No, it's no worries. I mean, I can't.
For this moment.
The best I can do is crunches, and that really doesn't do anything for my legs. Crunches is more like your upper body. So my upper body is pretty strong now. Which is weird, it's reversed. Like, when I was a teenager, my legs were really strong. That's how I got stabbed in the leg, is I kicked a dude who, like, was trying to kill me. I didn't have very good strong punches. I think my punches have gotten stronger over the years, but I don't know. I was a kicker, though. The amount of weights and stuff that I used to do was all for leg strength, because I wanted to build up really strong muscles in my legs, which I did have them for a long time. But I don't know if I could even kick anybody anymore if it came down to it, because my left leg was my, I guess you would say, my best side. I could probably kick people. You know how, like, if you play soccer or you play sports or something like that, you have one leg that's really good for doing stuff and the other one's just kind of there. Like, you learn how to use both your legs in martial arts, but my left leg was my main leg. I'm like Robin from Teen Titans, the left leg. Ow. Thanks, Brooks. I'm gonna taunt even though I wasn't very good. I'm gonna taunt anyway.
You fall like leaves.
I can't really do squats. Squats would require, like, I can't balance myself. Like, I can put my leg in position when I'm on the ground, and I can even, like, put something, like, to keep my legs stable, but I can't do, like, squats. I can't do leg exercises at all. Because I can't, my leg just, like, goes like jelly sometimes. Like, I walk around the house sometimes and my leg just goes out, and then I just go down, like, plop. Amber's seen me go down several times. It can happen anywhere. Kitchen, bathroom, walking around. It's so annoying because it's like you don't know what day you're gonna wake up and the leg is just not gonna work anymore. That's why neuropathy sucks. It's like it takes stuff away from you. It's not just the electric shocks, it's also killing the nerves in my leg. So there's nothing they can do. So probably, you know, when I'm 60 or 70, I won't be able to walk anymore. But it's been like this for like 4 or 5 years now. But no, I couldn't do squats. I can do arm-related exercises, so push-ups, crunches. Can't do squats, can't do any type of leg rising exercise, leg pushing exercises. My legs have gotten very weak. No, shoot!
Fluffy, but dangerous.
Stay in the kitchen. Sorry, Brooks. Cat was thrown up. I'm lucky I have everything so close to me, though.
Trust a clown in pigtail, or a pig in a cloud wig, for that matter.
Zelda, don't do anything. I just literally cleaned up after you earlier today.
Match point for
I'm so sorry, Brooks.
What's dangerous?
Ugh. Never trust a clown in pigtails.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do. I'm sorry. I had a cat throwing up.
I must find myself.
Does it hurt to know that you did martial arts, never use it again? I still know what to do. If I had to defend myself, I could still do it. You never forget what you learned. I just have to be careful I don't use deadly force, because I could get in big trouble. Because what they'll do in court, they'll say, did you purposely use deadly force? It's like, I'd have to be like, well, I thought he was going to kill me. So, you know, it's just defending myself. You don't understand that when you get in a fight with somebody, fights don't last as long as you think they do. Fights are over within 30 to 50 seconds. Especially, like, one if you really knock the person out. They're fast, they're furious. They're not like this long-standing, you know, fight you see in the movies. So, you know, I think I know enough to hopefully take the person down before they could do some serious damage. Because with my disability and my neuropathy, I can't be up on my feet very long. I'd have to make sure that I hit them in a good place to keep them down. Because I can't prolong a fight. It would be, I'd fight really nasty. Punch to the neck. Probably gouge out the eye. Go for the nose. Try to break the cartilage with my elbow. Definitely a hit from the back of the head. Hopefully knock him out. I'd fight nasty. I'd have to. I can't be a nice guy, especially if my life's on the line. You can't. But, you know, it all depends the state you live in. Like Pennsylvania, they're not very kind to certain types of stuff. They're getting nasty with it. No, I'm not going to aim for something as cushy as a rib punch. I don't know if the person, like I said, I have a lot going up against me. I can't be on my feet for very long. You know, if somebody's coming at me, I'm not playing around. I'm going to make sure you go down. You know what I mean? I don't have the opportunity to try to de-escalate something or anything. Like I seriously have a wobbly leg. I can't support myself for very long. You know, putting all my mass on my right leg to try to stabilize me. If I think my life's in order, I'm going full, like, Muay Thai strength in my arms. I'm not messing around. Somebody comes to my house, they're dead. Sorry, Charlie. Yep, fight like Arkham Batman, that's right. You have no choice. Because, I mean, you know, if I was just regular me before the neuropathy, yeah, I'd probably go for like a rib shot or, you know, try to aim for the temple or something. But now I'm going neck, eyes, groin, ears, whatever I can do to disorient my opponent. I have a wife to protect, you know? Can't mess around. Even then, I don't know if it's going to work, so... Because like I said, I don't even try to... I put all my pressure on my right leg just to walk, and my left leg I just kind of drag with me. Even now when I picked up the cat, just dragging my left leg as I'm, like, you know, pushing her through to the kitchen so she can go on the tile. So it's easier to clean up. My left leg is literally dead weight. I did 3 with books already? Okay. Sorry to get graphic. It's just I can't sugarcoat things. I hope you guys understand. Like, if it's my life and, you know, somebody comes at me and I don't know their intent, I mean, I'm not messing around. But no, you never forget what you're taught. You just don't know how much strength you're going to have when you actually do it. But like I said, I still do upper body stuff. I do push-ups. I do anywhere between 50 to 100 push-ups a day. I can still do close to 100 sit-ups if I have to, but eventually it's hard to keep that left leg is so annoying, man. So I do the best I can. My right leg, it feels like it's getting stronger though, because it's basically like pulling up the slack from the left leg. But it's a really annoying feeling, you know. But you get used to the constant like shocks, but it's like when I'm not working it hurts more because I have nothing to. Right now I'm using my mind to focus on my stream, focus on my task ahead. I got this stream, then I got the next stream, then I got chores to do. So I mean I can't let the feeling in that left leg like hold me back, you know? So it's like the first year during the pandemic, it was incredibly painful. Like, because I didn't know what was going on. I was having full-blown, like, panic attacks. I didn't know what's going on with my leg. I didn't like the falling down. I would get upset. I was embarrassed walking with a cane when we went outside. All that stuff took time to adjust to. Because, you know, I look like a healthy guy. It's just this stupid leg of mine.
Let's get this started.
Would I know how to fight using a cane? If I'm walking outside with my cane, I need the cane to help me move around. I'm not gonna sacrifice the use of my cane. What would that do? I would fall on my face. I have things that I can, you know, hold myself up against the wall, or I have places I can back myself up to, but if I'm out in public, I need my cane, yo. Especially if, like, there's stairs or something. Stairs is as much of a problem for me as it is Joe Biden. Stairs are a nightmare. Going down them, going up them, I don't like stairs. In fact, my next place I live in, I want it to be a ranch house because it's a nightmare for me. The thing that I stress about every day is the stairs. Especially when I'm like, you have to remember how late I stay up too, so when I'm like half dead at the end of the night, like around like 7 or 8 in the morning when I go upstairs after I'm done with all my work, like it's really hard for me to go up the stairs at that point too. So I prefer, once I'm downstairs until I go to bed. I don't go back up. I don't like to. Aw, shoot. Did he taunt us? Did he straight up just taunt us? Why would they taunt us when they're... Okay, that's freaky. That's real freaky.
I knew we would win.
How has Amber reacted when I've fallen on the ground? Haven't you guys heard me joke about that? I've said in streams before, it'd be nice if my wife is sympathetic when I fall on the ground, but she's so used to it. She even said on stream, she's like, I only go rushing if I hear plates break. She says, I know he's okay if I don't hear any plates breaking and he doesn't respond when I say, Luke, are you okay? Then I'll go in and I'll call 911. She's so used to me falling over that it's just a normal thing. She checks to see, you know, that my blood pressure is fine after I faint or whatever, or fall down. I don't faint. I don't lose consciousness. I just fall. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it to you. Imagine, like, a really bad, your foot goes to sleep. And you have no feeling in your leg other than, like, maximum zappage. Like, zzz. But, like, amplify the feeling of your leg asleep and times that by 100. That's what my leg feels like all the time. I'm used to it. But when I don't have anything to distract my mind, your mind is very powerful. So when I don't have anything to distract myself with, like work or whatever, the feeling is amplified To the point where it's like, you know, I want to grit my teeth, or I just want it to go away. I want to take a medicine and make it go away. It doesn't go away. The only thing that makes it go away is a couple things. The pain is dulled when I work, and the pain is dulled when I sleep. When I have nothing to do, all I can focus my mind on is how much my leg hurts. And that sucks. So it's not even a mind over matter thing. It's like I'm focusing on my stream, and it's there, and it's annoying as all get out. But it's not as bad as when there's nothing for me to do. Because your mind is very powerful. It's true. But if you're constantly thinking about your pain, then it's going to be worse. So it's always good to find ways of distracting your mind. Giving your mind something to do. Making your mind work.
Let's get this started.
So that's what I do. But there's no way to fully get rid of the pain that I know of. And the trial medicines for neuropathy isn't the best. So I'm not going to do that.
And so it
But yeah, I go through a lot of crap every day. I'm just used to it.
The multiverse consent. They sent a shaggy. I'm almost
But I like to tell people there's good days and there's bad days. I have more good days than I have bad days. Today was just a bad day.
Give me stamina.
I woke up, I felt it, and it was not pleasant. It comes and goes. When I get older, it's not going to come and go, though. It's going to be constant. So there's some days where the leg feels like electricity. Other days it's kind of like slightly on fire or burning. Today's electricity day. Today's electric day.
Quickly now.
Electric shock. And that's, anyone who has neuropathy, they'll tell you there's two sensations. There's a flame-like sensation, or there's an electric sensation. Mine's electric. Good job, Fred. I think that's 3.
I would gladly do combat with you again in the future.
If YouTube wasn't my job, could I live without gaming? Probably not. I've been a gamer my whole life. Gaming changed my life. Gaming gives me something to do, something I wouldn't say good at, but I'm very knowledgeable about gaming. I know about gaming all the way from the 1980s through today. Like, I know everything about gaming. All the important genres, all the big milestones. All this useless knowledge works with what my career was. I started as a game journalist in 2004. I was lucky enough to become a YouTuber in 2009, like full-time. Or part-time. Part-time YouTube partner in 2009. Full-time YouTube partner by 2014. So, and then I retired as a game journalist in 2014. Is that one more with John? Okay, that's one more with John. Fred. I don't know why I called you John. No, it's not like a static shock. Have any of you guys ever had your leg fall asleep? Like, have you ever been doing something really for a long period of time, and your leg is asleep, and then you stand up and you fall over, or you feel like you're going to fall over? That's my life, except it's not asleep. And the feeling you get when you have that really bad tingling sensation when the blood rushes back into your leg and you can feel it. So the nerves in my leg are all messed up, so I can constantly feel the intensity of that electric zzz in my leg. And instead of it going away when the blood goes back into the leg like normal, it's constantly zapping. Constantly.
Let's get this started.
So it doesn't go away for me. And it's only in this leg. This leg.
What strange circumstances we find ourselves in.
Oh. Sorry, Gasser. I envy Amber. Amber's fast asleep. That girl is out. I hope she took her medicine. I forgot to ask her if she took her blood pressure. Thank you, Lisa. You're breathtaking. Thank you for the highlight. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifted membership. Very sweet. And guys, YouTube's been doing some weird stuff. People have been like unmembered lately, so check to make sure that you can still be a member. There's been people, Ultimates have told us they've had trouble renewing, as well as Legendary and Veterans. Superhero class has not had a difficult time renewing, but some of the other ones have. So.
Time to use a little strategy.
Oh, I can't get close.
I can never give up.
How is he doing that?
I'll take a whack at it.
Match point for blue team. This isn't over yet.
Got him!
Success.
Nice job, Gasser!
Man, and I'll
All right.
You performed well.
No, I'm excited that we won. I told you guys I'm irritable today. Like the past 20 hours or so, I've been very irritable. Okay. Hey, Dozenar, you want to play? I can try to get you in. I can't see you. Where are you? There you are. Let's do Dozenar. So I've been spelling Samurai Jack wrong this whole time. That's super annoying. Gotta be back to the past Samurai Jack. This game is always fun. It has its moments. Alright, Dozenar's here. My biggest regrets is that I didn't do enough when I could. Because I would like to do stuff like go for walks with my wife, and I'd like to travel more. I miss driving. I really miss driving. I was a really good driver. I can't drive. I can't really walk around. I can't really do a lot of stuff. I live in my house basically. Go to the doctor, go out to eat on occasion. I don't really do much because I can't really do much anymore. So my biggest regret is that when I was able to do things like walk around, run, play my drums, I wish I did more of that because I can't do that stuff anymore. And that sucks. But, life is all about adapting to changes, so this is a change that I have to go through, and I'm just doing the best I can with it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Have I won any spelling bees? No, I just tease Amber. Amber almost got to a national spelling bee, and she got off on the word balloon. So I tease her about it. I was in a school spelling bee. I got 3rd place, but I never did anything major with a spelling bee. It was a school thing. It was like in our school. So the person who won from our school went to compete with other people. I just did it because I needed the credits. So it's like, oh, I'll get additional credits for doing this? Okay, cool. So I did it in junior high, I think. I don't remember. I did pretty good for a dyslexic. I think I got off on the word thesaurus. I think that's what the word was that got me, but I can't remember. My body needs a refund. I mean, you can't help the body you're born with. You can't do anything with it. Most people are born with all kinds of stuff. You just don't know it. Your body is like a ticking time bomb. And something in there is hereditary that's going to cause you problems when you get older. Mine just happened to be neuropathy. I don't have heart disease, which is awesome. I don't have lung problems. Most of my problems are all because of doctors. The esophagus problem was from an upper GI endoscopy that didn't go well. But unfortunately, I couldn't sue the doctors because I signed something for them to do the procedure. So, oopsies. So that was the doctor's fault. The pains in my arms was because I broke them as a kid, so I get phantom pains sometime. Not very long, just once in a while. I mean, most people who've broken a bone, they can tell you that winter is nasty sometimes, but I like it cold all the time, so my body is so accustomed to stuff that the cold doesn't bother me. Amber doesn't like the cold. Amber's broken her foot once, and like ever since then, I believe the cold really bothers her. But it's also, I mean, I'm not recommending this, but when you break a bone earlier in your life, not only do you experience what that type of pain is, but when that pain happens to you for the first time as an adult, if you've never broken an arm or something, it's not going to be as bad as when you went through it with a kid because your body deals with that type of intense pain. The older you get when you break a limb, it's going to cause more trauma to your mind because you've never experienced that type of pain. So because I got lots of bumps and bruises, I think it prepared me kind of like for like some of the nasty things that happened to me. You know, broken bones, stabbing, car accident. I've been able to deal with that type of pain leading up to the neuropathy. If I was just a regular guy and I had the neuropathy happen when I never broke any bones or had like any intense physical pain, my life would probably be miserable right now because I wouldn't now know how to deal with this kind of stuff. I literally was in a cast for 9 months with both arms, unable to do anything except look like King Tut, and I still found a way to play my NES because I didn't give up. I look kind of weird with my hands crossed playing an NES controller, but, you know, I still went through it like that. If you don't know what King Tut is, it's a mummy, so my arms were crossed. I was in a cast for 9 months after I broke my arms. And then once I got my, the first cast off, my arm was like super thin. I looked like Christian Bale in that one movie where he made himself like look super thin. That's how thin my arms were at like... I'm trying to remember how old I was when I broke my arms. Broke my arms when I was 8 years old, I think. 7 or 8. You're learning more from me tonight than you ever did from school? That's because life is a teacher. But, I mean... I don't want to try to experience any other types of pains, though, you know? Like, the 90s wasn't all, like, wine and roses that everybody makes out to be. Like, people forget that we had terrible roads in the 90s and 80s. Much like in Pennsylvania. But the roads are always garbage. So when I broke my arms, they didn't call an ambulance. Because my family didn't have insurance yet. I think me breaking my arms really pushed my parents to get insurance. Because it wasn't forced on people. You didn't have to get state insurance. You could have private care. You could work out something with the ER or something like that. But I needed a lot of work done with my arms. So, you know, we had to get insurance. But anyway, the roads were so bad that I was in pain already from breaking both my arms, and little K-Wing was bawling. Like, I was crying really, really hard. To the point where, like, I couldn't even make noises. I just had, like, tears streaming down my cheeks. On the way to the hospital, which was 40 minutes away, my uncle took me in his pickup truck on a bumpy road. All the way there. And he was speeding. So... when I got to the hospital, they had to reset the bone before they put the cast on because of compound fractures. So I was in bad shape. But I was a good boy. I didn't pass out from the pain. I just soldiered on, and I was 8 years old. And ever since then, like, nothing has hurt quite as bad as that day. Even when I broke my ribs, I didn't even know I broke my ribs with my car accident. Because it didn't even feel like my ribs were broken. It was when I started to notice I was having problems breathing that my parents took me to the hospital when I was in my 20s after my car accident. I walked away from my car accident with 7 broken ribs. And I didn't even know. I went home, I was hanging out with my parents. I was, you know, telling my dad I felt bad for trashing his car. My dad was no problem, and I went to reach something in the house, and I couldn't put my arm down, and I was like, my mom's like, yeah, we're going to the hospital. So, and then I found out that, you know, my ribs were in really bad shape internally. I'd cracked them and I'd broken a couple of them. I didn't know, because nothing ever hurt as bad as that trip to the hospital after I had like 2 compound fractures in my right and left arm, a hairline fracture in my wrist, and a cracked bone in my right wrist. So, you know, that was excruciating for a little guy. And it wasn't a pleasant trip there, so, you know. This doesn't, the leg pain doesn't hurt as bad as that. Nothing has ever hurt as bad as that. The only other time that something hurt really bad like that is like when I thought Amber and I were breaking up. And we didn't break up. It was a miscommunication, but that felt terrible. And that was when we had just got engaged, I think. So that was one of the most painful feelings I ever had, and it was a misunderstanding. So I got all worked up and like felt like my whole world was falling apart because I was losing the girl I loved, and it was all a misunderstanding, and I felt really stupid afterwards because she got to see that I could be emotional. So it's the funness of ADD is you never you don't like communicate well with people. So it was all a big misunderstanding, but I took it as something else. No, we treated mental health better in the 90s. We let mental health run rampant nowadays. There are literally people that believe they're dogs, and we're just okay with that. No. The shrinks actually did stuff in the 80s and 90s. They actually helped people. And today, they just ignore the problem, and people get crazier, and, you know, we didn't have people that had problems with gaslighting people. We didn't have a lot of narcissists. We didn't have... People were generally kind to people.
Let's get this started.
It was, oh my gosh. I lived in one of the roughest parts in New York, and they were some of the nicest neighbors you'd ever have. Like, I literally, there was broken glass on the street, and the neighbors were some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. We had cars that had, like, cracked glass, and some doors had, like, wood on them. Like, the windows had wood over them because of, like, where people were living was so poor. But everyone there was just, like, they were so sweet and kind to people. As sweet and kind as New Yorkers can be, but it was... You would think that you would be walking in that neighborhood and you would fear for your life, and it was the nicest people lived there. I kid you not. But we actually, even in school, like, there was a kid that had Tourette's and his parents wouldn't do anything about it, and the school made sure that he had a shrink in school. Like, they helped him with his Tourette's, and he didn't... By the time he was in junior high, that kid and I, he became kind of friends with me because his Tourette's was under control, and he had a speech impediment. His speech impediment improved, too, because of help. Nowadays, we just ignore mental illness, and it's gotten to the point where... Literally, you can tell someone is mentally ill, and you can't do anything to help them. It's terrifying. So we turn a blind eye now, but we actually did used to help people. Like, as society, I mean. Although, in other parts of the world, China, Korea, Japan, like, if they see somebody with mental illness, they help them. It's only in the Western world where we just kind of ignore the problem. And like, oh, you know, as long as they're not hurting someone. Then after they hurt someone, then it's like, well, maybe we should have helped them. After they do something really bad, it's like, maybe we should have done something when we had the ability to. But, you know, we're letting live and let live. It's like, okay. And then people play the blame game. it's because of this and that. It's like, well, you had several opportunities and you decided not to, so that's on you. Oh, we live in crazy world now. I don't even want to get into it. I could
Might I propose some tea?
just comparing from the 80s and 90s and even the early 2000s. This world feels like purgatory or like post-apocalyptic world. It's so crazy. I can't even. There's too much. There's too much. There's too much. But yeah, I mean, I'm so blessed that I came from the time period I came from. The era I came from, because I was raised right. I had a lot of opportunities that I took advantage of. I took martial arts. I learned skills early on. I learned how to get out of school like the right way by getting credits and writing papers, and it prepared me for college, and I had actual work experience, so I just wasn't learning nonsense in school. I actually had jobs all the way through high school and college. So I worked through high school and college. And you see the world a lot differently as a dyslexic than you do as a normal person. So, I mean, I had that, plus the ADD going into school. So the teachers that actually invested time to help me, those were some of the nicest people ever. But there were also some really bad teachers that I had too. So, like I said, life is like a wild card. You don't know what you're going to get with the cards. You just have to deal with the hand that you're dealt and make the best with it, So I got a bum deal, but I got some good from it, I managed to get married. I've been married a long time. Yeah, I got some physical ailments, but I'm still here. I could have checked out from 3 of those major accidents, but I survived each one with minimal damage. A little bit of brain-related issues with the car accident and, some rib damage, but I'm still here. I walked away. My car didn't. My car looked like an accordion. My car looked like an Acme accident from Wile E. Coyote. If you would have seen what the car looked like, you'd be like, there's no way you walked away from that. I did. I'm literally a walking miracle. I was more concerned about what happened to the car than I was what happened to me, as well as I was more concerned about the driver because the driver was my girlfriend's teacher.
Bring it on.
And I got to see how much of a jerk my girlfriend's teacher was outside of school, I'll tell you what. That dude was more concerned about his sports car than my life. And man, I think my first instance of hearing a person use so many F-bombs outside of a R-rated movie was Amber's music teacher. That dude was royally ticked. And it was his fault, too. But that's what I said. Like, my life is complicated because even though it was his fault, because I was such a nice guy, I apologized for the car accident, even though he hit me. He hit me and I apologized, and that was it. No court case, no nothing. It was over. As soon as I opened my dumb little teenage, college-age mouth, whatever, that was it. As soon as I expressed concern and care for my fellow man, I screwed myself over. There was no court case, no nothing. I had to pay everything out of pocket for my my medical stuff, and he was 100% at fault. He might even have been, like, a little inebriated behind the wheel. Who knows? But, you live and learn. That's why the next time we were in a car accident, I said nothing. When we moved to Pennsylvania and that dude, like, hit us from behind,
I am made of love.
I'm pretty sure that person did that thing. Yeah, in Pennsylvania, Amber and I had just moved here, 2015, and what happened was a driver was at a stoplight, and a semi was coming, and the dude backed up into us, and then he drove off, and, the police came and I said I tried to get his license, but the dude just drove off. And the officer was like, okay, well, can you tell me the make and model of the car? And I said, yeah, it was a green, like, looked like a Nissan. And it had, like, this type of bumper sticker on it. Like, I had no qualms about turning the guy in. I don't know what happened after that, but I told him the make and model of the car. You know, I had paint residue from when the dude backed into me at, like, 5 miles an hour or whatever. And I just was like, yeah, this person did that. Because the person was like, you okay? You okay? I said, yeah. And then the dude drove off. And I'm like, you're supposed to exchange insurance information. Okay, he's gone. So, but any type of fender bender, I don't say anything until the police come. I don't say it's my fault. I don't say it's his fault. I let the officer do the work. I don't do anything because of what happened to me as a college kid. You know, I expressed concern for somebody and I got screwed over. So, never again. I keep my mouth shut. That's my best advice I can give you guys. If you're ever in an accident and you don't know whose fault it is, don't say anything. Just tell the officer what you think happened. You know, just say the person hit you. And then let them figure out what happened. Because depending on where you are, you might be in a state that has no fault insurance or where you're at fault. So you gotta be super careful. Yep. Jaycat. Yeah, that's my best advice to people is don't say nothing. Because your words can be used against you, even if you're a nice person. You can't be a nice person in a car accident. Even if you drag the person out of the car, don't say anything. Just say, I got the person out of the car and I called 911. That's all you say. Don't say anything else, because you'll probably get screwed over. The world showed me its fangs, and, you know, I'm very distrusting of things. So I'm very jaded about stuff. But if your car's on fire and you hit me, I'm going to still drag you out of your car as best I can. But if you're the one that hit me, I'm going to make sure when you're better that you pay the damages. Sorry, I'm not that nice. Live and learn. But it wasn't my fault, though. Like, I was on adrenaline, and, you know, I couldn't tell that I only thought my car got totaled. I didn't know I was in pain. I didn't feel pain until, like, several hours after the accident. So. Whoops. Oh, crap. Nicely done, Jaycat. Is that dude straight up... Was that guy doing what I thought he was doing? Was he attempting to teabag us? Oh, no, he's not a person. Doggone it, it's just a stupid bot. I didn't even lose that many matches to fight against a bot, though, did I? How many matches did I lose? One sec. How many matches did I lose to make me face a bot? I didn't lose that many matches! What the heck, game? Why have me fight against random bots? I didn't even lose that much. I can understand if I lost a ton in a row, but come on. Oh, we have this guy now? Well, looks like he's getting a stream. Ding. There he is. Well, that character's gonna get a stream. Oh man, I am flying right now. Way too much consumption of food, guys. So many regrets. But I was doing everything I could to get rid of the spicy thing. So I'm gonna be super hyper when Mega Man happens. Holy cow. I feel like I'm super hyper. Oh, Marissa, if you're still up, I can do a match with you after Jaycat. Unless you're going to sleep. I can totally fight with you. Could totes do that.
Let's get this started.
I mean, not fight with you. You know what I mean. Like, I can battle you with you or whatever.
Then let us begin.
Oh no, not double the jacks. Double the jacks is not good. Crap. Crap.
I am centered.
So many jacks. Whoa! Ah! Oh my gosh.
Lucky, but dangerous.
Yeah! Yeah, no, that's not working out for me.
I know my target.
Match point for blue team.
You're standing.
I can't tell which jack is what.
Match point for red team.
Yeah.
I can feel the power. My apologies, Rain Dog.
Nicely done, Jaycat.
Find your center. You fought well. We should do that again sometime.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so much stuff is going on right now. What was I doing again? Oh, right. You get a toast, you get a toast, you get a toast. Alright, how many is that with Jaycat now? That's 2, okay. I'm super entertaining to talk about when I ramble about life. It's only because I've been around so long. That's the only reason. I only have life experience to share because I've done a lot of stuff. Sort of.
Let's get this started.
Musician, martial artist, injuries. I lived life, and then I got married. No. Oh, no. No, the adventure began after I got married. I was alone and miserable until I got married. I hid the pain by doing all kinds of weird, stupid stuff. Because I was lonely. I was.
Mojo Dojo! Mojo Dojo has some rather
It was not Amber's fault, though. Amber inherited a mess. Like, I had intense medical bills. I had problems after the car accident. Amber, you know, she basically... It was like that episode with Clayface in the animated series where this girl takes an interest in Matt Hagen. And, like, she falls in love with him, and he says the famous line, "You cured more than my body, you cured my heart." So I was messed up. Like, I did not function well. I had speech problems, I had, like, night terrors, stuff like that, because, like, it was, I used to, when I fell asleep, sometimes I'd remember the car accident in vivid detail and wake up screaming sometimes, and, you know, gasping for air, because, you know, it was bad. And Amber, you know, our first couple years of marriage, she was around that all the time, which I didn't even realize. You have to remember that, you know, before I got married, my parents didn't really have any idea what was going on with me because, you know, I was a grown man staying with them, whereas before, I lived with college friends. So, and I used to have fans or air conditioners on in my room, so my parents didn't know anything was going on when I was staying with them. So when Amber was living with me, and she was working and stuff like that, and I was having a hard time holding a job because of all my problems stemming from the car accident, and all the different medicines they were putting me on, she would be woken up in the middle of the night with me screaming, or, you know, all kinds of stuff, reliving my car accident. I scared that poor girl to death for years. Like, she literally thought she had to take out a life thingy on me. She thought I was going to die early on. In fact, she told me for the first 4 years that we were married, she thought that, you know, she was going to be a widow. Because she didn't know what was going to happen to me. And so she stuck with it, and she helped me get better. Or at least she helped me learn to live with a lot of my stuff. I don't have night terrors anymore. I don't wake up in the night screaming. I don't have, like, horrible visions of my car accident anymore. She works with me on the traumatic brain stuff. Like, she's very patient. If I have, like, an episode where I can't talk very well and my speech is slurred, she waits until and asks me what I said, and then I can say it again, and she can understand what I'm saying. So she went through a lot. And she stayed with me for all of it. You know, most American women will bolt when the husband has problems. She stayed. So that's true love, folks. She didn't get the type of, like, Disney marriage thingy that she grew up seeing. It wasn't like that. And she stuck with it, you know. She even went and she became a medical assistant. Like, to help me, she went into medical stuff for a while, so she could learn to help me and stuff. So it was a big deal. She gave up a lot of her hopes and dreams to basically keep me around. And I really appreciate it, and I want to give back to her for all the sacrifice she made as best I can. I'm like everyone's grandpa. That's kind of mean. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I've just been lucky enough to survive all the crap that happened to me. I don't know. I'm not a wise sage. I lived it. Oh. Marissa. Oh yeah, I got lucky. Yeah. Well, my wife is very, very religious. Very, very religious. Whoops. Her faith is paramount. It's very, very important to her. She lives by faith. So she prays a lot. I'm lucky to live the tale. One of these days, when I don't have too much trauma, my dad and my mom have a picture of my car. The last time I saw my car, I had an episode. Like I'd like almost like I had a very bad episode. So the only people that have a picture of the accident are my parents.
Let's get this started.
They have my car. Someday, when I can handle things better, because it's been 20 years since the accident. Like this year is 20 years. May 4th, 20 years ago. 2024, 2004. But I haven't seen a picture of the accident since probably 2006. My cousin was organizing stuff in my desk when I was moving into my wife's apartment, and he showed me a picture, and I had a really bad panic attack, and I had to go to the hospital because I was freaking out. So that was the last time I saw a picture of the wreck. But my dad took pictures for legal reasons because he was hoping to sue the guy who hit me. But it didn't work out. But he took pictures. So I haven't seen the wreck in images since. And sometimes I can see them in my sleep, but it's not to the point where I don't have night terrors or anything anymore. But I don't know if I'm mentally able to ever see the wreck or not. Because it was really bad. Because it's not physically possible that I walked out of it. So I guess kind of... I don't have quite the same amount of faith that my wife does. But I definitely think that there was something that prevented me from checking out. Because it wasn't much left of... If you could even call what was left of that wreck as a car. It looked like something out of a junkyard scene in a Batman comic book. Let's say that much. Looney Tunes cartoon. Who am I playing with? Oh, Marissa. Also, you have to remember, too, I'm really hyper right now because I literally had a whole bowl of ice cream. I had...
Bring your best game. Peace.
I had lactate milk, which is sweet. And I had other things that I was trying to do to get rid of the really burny sensation in my mouth and throat from doing that stuff with the pizza that I shouldn't have. Because I thought the cheese sauce was tame. Because, Papa John's cheese sauce I thought is normal. And, my tongue is still numb, actually. Because it was very, very spicy. Mixed with that garlic bread stuff. Or garlic spicy bread. I don't know what it's called. I thought it was just regular garlic breadsticks, but I guess not. So, I'm zooming right now because I have so much Energico that I'm going to have to... If I go upstairs like this after my last stream, it's going to drive Amber crazy. Because what's going to happen is my leg is probably going to twitch like crazy in bed. And she's going to wake up thinking there's an earthquake. So I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to do some exercise, like push-ups and sit-ups and stuff to try to get rid of some of this excess energy before I go upstairs, or I'm going to drive her crazy.
Let's get this started.
Did you cure what? Good thing that I have a caring wife, yeah. My wife is amazing. She's very sweet, she's kind, she's caring. Everything you want in a wife. We've been married a long time. Long time. I feel like a grandpa, but I don't look like one. That's the weird thing. I feel so old, but I don't look old. That's the freakiest thing.
Yeah, baby, you hit like a girl.
The only person who calls me sir is police officers.
I'll make this look easy.
Whoop. But I'm sure in like 10 years from now, I'll finally start to look old. I don't know.
In the morning.
It's weird though. You wake up and then you see yourself, and it's like, am I still in college? Because I feel like, you know, I've had some days where like I've woken up and I've gotten dressed like I was back in college, which the college I went to had a uniform, so you had to business casual was the dress. So I'd put on my button shirt and, you know, my slacks and my dress shoes, and I'd be going down the stairs, and Amber would be like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm late for class." She's like, "That was 15 years ago." I was like, "What?" It's like, "We don't go there anymore." It's like, "Oh." Because I look very similar to how I did when I was in college. It freaks me out. Like, because I'm expecting you to look in the mirror and you're supposed to see this old guy staring at you, and it's like, nope. Not yet.
I must find myself.
Some days I wonder if I'm a vampire or something. It's weird. I do not have any pictures of me younger hanging up in the house other than my wedding photo because it freaks me out. It's like, it feels like I took that photo yesterday. Except he didn't have a beard. I have a beard. The reason why I keep my beard and mustache is because if I shave it, it's like I drop like 10 years off like my face, and it freaks me out. Last time I shaved was in, like, fully shaved off my beard and did not do like the goatee or whatever it's called, was in 2014. And Amber almost called the cops on me because I shaved, and then she hadn't seen me without my beard and mustache since like we started dating or something like that. So it was a long time. So I was up really late writing Arkham stuff. In 2014, I was, you know, I hadn't seen her all day and she was out shopping. And then she said, "I'm home." I said, "I'm in the bathroom shaving." She's like, "Okay." And then I came into the kitchen, or she came into the bedroom when I was walking out, and she thought there was a prowler. She got scared. She screamed. And I was like, "What? What's wrong? What's wrong?" She's like, "What happened to your face?" She says, "Luke?" I said, "Yes." She's like, "What happened?" I said, "I made a mistake, so I had to shave it all off." So that was funny and whatever. But I've never shaved off my entire beard or whatever, because she said I looked like a young prowler or something like that. She was like, get your beard and mustache back on. It's like, I can't do that. It doesn't work that way. We have to wait till it grow again. But yeah, it was her reaction was funny. I'm not a day walker because I sleep during the day. Maybe the reason why I look so young is because I don't get sunlight. I don't go out in the sun. I stay in my house. I take vitamin D tablets.
Is what you wish.
I take 4 vitamin D tablets a day. Plus I get vitamin D from milk and cereal. I don't even know how much vitamin D I'm getting a day. And I've been doing that for like 15 years. I've been taking vitamin D capsules, drinking like a thing of milk a day. Not like a full carton of milk. I mean, having like 2 bowls of cereal every day that has milk in it. Plus my vitamin D tablets. And whatever, I don't know if there's other food that has vitamin D in it. I don't know. Whoops. Yeah. Whoa.
Not give up until I get home. You're mine.
How bulletproof are you?
Heads up.
Sorry, this is getting intense. Nya!
Match point for red team. Like a bad penny. A bad penny that's going to triple knot your entrails.
Mm.
You lose.
Man of Steel.
Oh, that was close.
Find your center. I still have a ways to go.
Continue?
No, I don't want to shave it off. I am gonna have to shave though because the beard is actually making me look too old now. It doesn't have any gray on it, but I want to get back to my younger looking goatee self because it's too long. It's my beard right now comes down to I look Amish almost. My beard is down to past the neckline of my shirt, and I don't like it. It itches. Plus, food gets stuck in it. I've just been too lazy because usually, you know, in the summertime, I don't like to shave or get haircut. And then my hair just grows like crazy. So I'm gonna shave. I just need to make sure I'm awake enough to shave. Maybe I'll shave tonight because I have all this excess energy. I could probably shave without accidentally. When I'm tired, what happens is I end up like, you know, taking a big chunk out of something I'm not supposed to, and then it looks weird. So I'm wide awake, so if I carefully shave, I should be okay. Maybe. How many is that with Marissa? Marissa. That's 3 with Marissa. Unless you played somebody else with Samurai Jack. No, that's us. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Old! I'm Morbius now? Nah. No, I freak Amber out enough. Amber walks around the corner sometimes in the morning and she can't... Amber's really funny when she first wakes up in the morning. Because remember, I'm up all night. So I'm in the kitchen. I don't make a lot of noise. Amber, you can tell she's coming from a mile away because she walks loud and she slams doors. And she calls out my name when she wakes up. And I'll just be in the kitchen making something. And she'll walk right past me and she won't see me at all because I'm very quiet. So I'm over in the corner getting ready to make cereal or I'm doing something. And then she asks my name and I just turn around and I say, "What?" And then she jumps because she didn't see me. So she's very easily rattled because, I don't know, she says that I'm so quiet that she can't even hear me breathe. So, whereas Amber, when she's next to the microphone, you can hear her breathing sometimes. It's like I have to mute the cutscene because you hear. Can you hear me breathing? I'm going to breathe now. Here I go. Ready? I just took a deep breath. Did you hear it? Did you hear? I breathed in, I breathed out. She's not like a puppy. I mean, everybody's different. Amber just like, she breathes hard. If we were ever in a situation where somebody breaks into the house and we're trying to be quiet, like Amber's going to give away our position because she can't play the quiet game. She doesn't know what a nighttime voice is. Also, when she sits next to the microphone, she raises her voice. It's like, honey, there's a microphone right here. You don't need to shout. And for whatever reason, her voice raises when there's a mic right here. Because a good microphone will capture your voice the way that you're speaking. Like, I'm not projecting or anything right now. And you guys can hear me fine, right? But even when the microphone's on, Amber's like almost talking at like max volume when she speaks. I don't know why, she just does. So I've been trying to teach her for 18 years the quiet game. And when we play the quiet game, she can be quiet for like 10 minutes before she starts talking about some type of documentary she watched or something. Like, she always has to be talking. She always has to be talking, and she always has to be learning. It's so adorable. But she can't help it. She has to. Has to. There is no way she can't. Alright, I'm just trying to invite people at this point. Whoops. Okay, if I don't get anybody, I'm gonna go into some Rift stuff. Oh, she's like a puppy because she's easily startled. No, I think I'm just a freak. Like, I've always startled everyone in my family because I'm quiet. I don't know why I'm so quiet. I'm just so used to it. Like, I don't walk. When I walk, you can't hear me coming. Even with my... Well, no, with my hobble now, you can hear me. But before, like, I could sneak up behind a family member and, you know, just walk normally and they wouldn't hear me. I had a weird way of walking. I don't know what it was, but I used to walk on the tips of my toes. I just like to sneak around, and I could get really fast doing it. I think it's because, like, in martial arts, they had me do that a lot. Like, I don't know why. It was one of my classes I took. I don't remember if it was Taekwondo or if it was from Jiu-Jitsu. It was something about being light on your feet. So I learned to walk on the tips of my feet, which is weird, but I mean, I can't do that anymore, obviously, but I used to. So when I would walk around, my feet would be elevated, so you actually wouldn't hear the heel go down, which makes the loud clapping noise when you walk. The reason why your walk is so loud is because when your foot goes down, it makes like a noise. What is this? What is happening here? Am I helping somebody with something? What exactly is happening? Ready, change character. I've never seen this before. What is this? Sure, auto gems. I guess I'm helping somebody with something. Yeah, I don't try to scare people. It's just how I used to walk. I was just weird.
It is time.
No, I'm helping this guy because I didn't select this. I didn't take somebody in the rift. I'm in somebody's rift.
A friend taught me this one. I don't can think of all.
Match point for blue team.
A friend taught me this one.
It's just gonna troll the computer.
I dance and think of all. I dance and think of all. I dance and think of all. A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of all. I dance and think of all. Taught me this one.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of...
We should do that again sometime.
I've never actually seen this from the other side. So this is what happens when you join somebody's game. I'm in someone's game right now. This is not me. I can't control this. I'm in someone's game.
Let's get this started.
Yeah, I'm helping with somebody's rifts. We've never seen this before. This is what you guys see when you help me with rifts.
Oh, you. Now take.
A friend taught me this one.
You're in for it now.
I dance and think of home.
This place is wild.
I dance and think of home. A friend taught me this one.
Match point for blue team.
This is kind of funny.
Taught me this one.
There I go. I'm doing my little dance.
I have done what I must.
So I guess I'm helping this dude out. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm earning anything or if this is all his game. I don't know. I don't know what the benefit of being... I don't even know if there is a benefit to me being in this guy's game. I don't know. That Jack dance is so awkward. Yeah, it is. But it's funny. It's really funny. Oh my gosh. I barely escaped. I don't care about this. There are you. Do I like how rifts work now? What do you mean?
Let's get this.
Am I earning stuff just by being in his rift? Is me being in this rift, am I actually earning stuff or no?
It seems the whole multiverse reeks of humanity.
A friend taught me this one. 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 A friend taught me this one.
Match point for blue team.
I dance and think of home. I dance and think of home.
After them.
A friend taught me this one.
Meow.
A friend taught me this one.
Bye bye. Whoopsies.
I dance and think of home.
Yeah, I don't.
Perhaps you will win next time.
I guess I am earning something. I don't know. You can have a toast. There you go. I'm ready with whatever you want to do next. I think I'm seeing this dude's game, though. I don't know. Link. I am earning stuff? Yeah, that dance is based on an episode.
Let's get this started.
I mean, today's showcase is the skin, so I'm gonna keep wearing the skin, even if it creeps people out. Because I can.
Then let us begin.
A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home. I dance and think of home. A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home. A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home. I dance and think of home. A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home.
I know your move.
Yeah!
I dance and think of home. I dance and think of home. A friend taught me this one.
Match point for blue team.
A friend taught me this one.
Oh! Link, what are you doing?
I control this world.
Come on, Mount. What's your problem? What are you doing?
A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home. A friend.
Bad kitty.
A brave soldier returns home.
The events tab says I have something? Well, I mean, okay. Events tab says I have what? Whoa, how did that happen? How did that happen? Free stuff. What do I need peak currency for? It's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm ready, I guess. I'm having fun with Jack's taunt. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much. You are earning stuff. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm playing with you and I just clicked on the stream? How did you find me? I can equip what?
Let's get this started.
I may prefer
The crane
peace,
technique.
but I am no stranger to war. I dance and
Yeah, I'm
think
having
of
too
home.
much fun with this taunt.
Dodge this.
Yes, exactly. Like that.
I dance and think of home. Never resting.
No.
Match point for blue team.
Also a great party trick.
I know your move success.
A friend taught me this. I have done what I must.
What is a toasty? Does anybody know what this cool guy's saying? What does toasty mean? I can equip toasty now. Equip your toasty gem? Equip my toasty gem. Toasty gem. What toasty gem? Companion toasty? Okay. Oh shoot, I messed up. Yeah, I found it. So you sent me a random invite. Sorry, you sent me a random invite. Do you even know who I am or no?
Let's get this started.
Remember, guys, we have a Mega Man 6 stream after this. And that's gonna get wild. Oh my gosh, I'm so small. No.
Match point for red team.
I have returned again.
Hungry.
I have a toast that follows me around. This is bizarre, man.
Match point for blue team.
Why for you buried me in the cold, cold ground?
Success.
I dance and think of home. I dance and... A clean...
You kind of know who I am. Okay, that's fine. No problemo. Come here, Link. Link! Little furball, come here. Come here! Come on! Uh-oh. Okay, maybe don't come. Don't jump. Be good. Come on. Linky. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that evil look in your eye, man.
Let's get this started.
Chat, he's giving me a weird I'm gonna pounce and eat your arm look.
Your customary tomfoolery won't save you this
Oh, you
time,
made
sir.
friends with us when we were on a loony rift? I see, okay.
Match point for blue team.
A friend taught me this one. I dance and think of home. A...
Oh no. Wow, that lasted a long time.
Match point for red team.
Friend taught me this one.
Look out below.
After all that excitement, I believe a cup of tea is in order.
Do I like your golfer skin? Yeah. Flex away. Give toast. Very nice. Jeez, Doc. Uncle. Apologies. How can you tell when I'm scratching my beard? That's creepy. How do you guys know when I'm scratching my beard? You can hear it? What does it sound like? Because I can't hear it. That's weird. I guess my mic is too loud. It just shows you how long it is, though. If you can hear it, it's too long.
Let's get this started.
Wow, you can hear it? Crazy. Yes, I scratch my beard when I'm thinking.
Another strange land, full of strange foes.
Wow. That's crazy. Ow.
Peace.
Da 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 da.
A friend taught me this one.
Link. Da 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 da.
with haste.
I'm not wearing pants. In the game.
Success.
I don't think of home. A brave soldier returns home.
You try listening to my stream and you hear me stroking my beard. That's weird. I mean, I got a beard. Why wouldn't I, you know? It's fluffy. Like I said, the only downside to it is it's so long now that it gets chunks of food in it, which that tells you it's too long, it's time to shave it. When you start getting chunks of food in your beard, then pro tip, shave. Because it's too long. Jack also has a beard. Yeah, my beard is almost as long as Jack's is now. Like, it's not, his is a little bit longer than mine, but it's getting like that. It comes down to the collar of my shirt, so it's
Let's get this started.
my collar of my shirt's down here, so yeah, it's down here.
Go on then.
I got to shave. Also, I mean, it's a good idea to shave in the summer anyway, because it gets really hot in the summer. You don't want your face to sweat. I'm just lazy. That's my problem. I'm just super lazy.
Get me back in the fight.
Wow, I've never actually been in somebody's game before. This is a surreal experience. Usually you invite people to my game. Wink. Aha!
I dance and think of home.
Who is my favorite fighter to play as in this?
Perhaps next time.
Shaggy, maybe? Shaggy, Batman. Wow, you heard me stroking my beard in Arkham videos too? Man, I always thought this is quiet. I didn't realize people could actually hear it. Now I feel self-conscious.
Let's get this started.
Oh, my least favorite character to play as. Rain Dog. I think.
You really think you're the toughest I've gone up against?
Oh. Oof. Da 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 da. Ouch. Oh, that worked. That worked. Whoops.
This truly is a mad.
Well, that happened. Toast received. Toasty. I only have 26 toast left. You're also named Luke? How did you find me? You just found me on the internet randomly? I am one of the only people streaming this game, but my channel is a secret to everyone. My least favorite character? Yeah, probably Rain Dog. I'm not a fan of Rain Dog. I think Gizmo's adorable. Even if I don't play Gizmo. I don't like playing as Rain Dog. Marvel Rivals is going to bore you to death? Why? I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet.
I may prefer.
I couldn't get it. I tried to get an invite to show you guys, but I couldn't get one. Oink. is the one where you need a freeze character. Dead. Yeah.
Match point for blue team.
So, $10 members, did you know that Amber has a new series she's working on?
I call it the jitterbugs.
After all that excitement, I believe a cup of tea is in order.
Did you have a different name, Cool Hand Skywalker? Or no? Hmm. What's the point of running ads if you don't get paid for it if you don't hit 1,000 views? I'm not running the ads, YouTube does. I used to have a button that I could disable the ads when they ran, but YouTube's latest UI, or sorry, not UI, what's the word I'm looking for? YouTube's latest UI system. I can't disable ads. Before, I used to get mad at YouTube when it says, we're running an ad. They don't even tell me when they run ads anymore because I don't have a... There used to be a prompt that would display for the streamer that says, YouTube's running ad. So out of spite, I used to hit cancel. Yes. Because I wasn't going to get 1,000 views anyway. If I don't get paid, they're not getting paid. But now, like, their new system is so sneaky, I can't tell when they're running ads. I have no idea. I can't do anything. Super annoying. Tennis Tom and Jerry, very nice. Ow.
Match point for blue team.
Whack. Whack. Whack.
Success.
A friend taught me this one.
Da, da.
A match to be proud of.
I'm on the crushing difficulty rift? I don't think so. It says experience for me. On second thought. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. So, this dude is helping me go through the rifts now. That's real interesting. Huh. Nice. What do these medals do? Yeah, no, that's busted. I don't even know why they still have that there. Oh, wow, we're going through the battle pass quick, too. Wow. So what does the peak currency even do? Nothing. Wow, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I sense a change in the air. Could it be the portal to leave this strange world? But wait. What is that sound? Sounds like 100 tiny skittering beetle drones. A friend taught me something? Yes, Star Tropics is the name of the game Amber's playing. She hopes that more people... Because she's going to start uploading secret videos. Or doing secret streams or something like that. Only $10 and up can see it, though.
Another strange land,
full of strange foes.
That's her plan. I mean, it might work. I don't know. Oops. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Skibbity. Wait, isn't he supposed to get hurt? Yeah.
You fought well.
The tennis Tom and Jerry and the Marvin are bought with medals? Interesting. Cool. Aku's beetle drones. They must be on the right path. What? Who are you? Okay, this is weird. It's freaking out on me here. We just fought Superman, but it took us to the beetle thing. Weird. Very weird. Oh, you're talking about Samurai Jack's thing. A friend taught me that. Yeah. I was messing around with the emote because it's fun. A friend taught me that. A friend taught me that. Oh, thank you, Brian Webb. Appreciate that. I didn't know what all that currency that I've been doing has even done.
Let's get this started.
Whoa! Linky's gonna fall down. Do the fighting robot Mega Man.
Let's get
The
this
world. I'm going to kick your butt. Hold on. Meow. Time to die.
Match point for blue team.
Da-da-da. A friend taught me that.
I dance and think of home.
Da-da,
A match to be proud of.
A friend gave me that. And Mega Man 6 is considered to be one of the hardest Mega Man games. I would argue Mega Man 8 is harder, but okay. Well, wait, no. Yeah, Mega Man 8 is harder. Mega Man... Yeah, I said that. Mega Man 8 is hard. It is. Mega Man 6 is tough. But I think 7 and 8 are a little harder. Although 7 has some places that aren't too bad. But Mega Man 8, I don't like Mega Man 8.
Let's get this started.
Mega Man 8 made me rage. I haven't played Mega Man 6 in a long time, so there might be a lot of tears tonight. I don't know. I'm wide awake, though.
Strange. Though not the strangest that I've seen.
Da, 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 da. I'm gonna kick you in the face. Ninja kick! Ah! So I actually went into somebody's rift to help them out. That's kind of cool. Never seen this before.
My power is ready.
Of all the months I've streamed this game, I've never gone into somebody's rift. So, thanks for that. I'm in a bubble, and I am now out of the... Oh my gosh. He is very angry.
It will not be that easy for you.
Vengeance is mine. Oh, okay, maybe not. No, I'm in the bubble.
No worse than Aku's work.
Match point for blue team.
He is mad. He's big mad. Why?
Lightning speed.
I don't want to go to your slumber party.
Success. Taught me this one. I dance and think of home.
Jason's just gonna float away.
We should do that again sometime.
Bye, Jason. Hey, wait, why? How is he back? Okay. The evil is defeated. I cannot imagine even Aku dreaming up something this dreadful. And now to continue on my path. This is Jack's riff. So, is this all his gems that he's getting, or I am also getting my gems filled out? Like, how does that work? Oh. Oh no, I know you already did it. I just don't know what this means for my rift. Fellow samurai, let us see what you are made of. Okay. Alright, well, thank you, Cool Hand Skywalker. Cool Hand Luke Skywalker. I mean, didn't Uber Jason float away in one of his,
Let's get this started.
I think Uber Jason floated away in one of the horror movies. In the space movies. Jason X or whatever. I think that's how he was defeated, is he got sucked into space. I think that's what that's a reference to.
Then let us begin.
It's open.
Match point for blue team.
Come on.
Success.
You think you know me so well, Batman? Go on.
After all that excitement, I believe a cup of tea is in order.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, of course, Roger Craig Smith is going to voice Batman in the new Batman Ninja. That totally makes sense. Ouch.
Let's get this started.
Who's still awake? I'm gonna have like 4 people watch me play Mega Man
Happiness will
6.
not deter me.
That's gonna be fun.
For the most part.
Whack. I will slash you. Or not. Dead. Boom.
Match point for blue team.
Taught me this one.
Ow. Nicely done.
Taught me this one.
Daniel says I'm still awake. Cool, cool, cool.
After all that excitement.
You might fall asleep during the Mega Man stream, no worries. That's totally fine. We didn't do the bug stage yet, and at least on my end, it's saying we didn't do the bug stage. That's the only one. Did Gizmo, did everybody else. Whoops. Beetle drones. No worries about it, J-Dog. You're fine. What stages do I need? A bunch, but that's okay. I'm winding down anyway because I got an intense stream after this. I got Mega Man 6 after this.
Let's get this started.
I need to stretch my leg and switch game consoles.
Is this another one of Aku's tricks?
Burn, baby, burn. Creepy crawlies. How many guys remember creepy crawlies?
Never resting.
Creepy crawlies. Go away. Bug invasion. Ah.
I would gladly do combat with you again in the future.
Alright, so let's see what that did for me. Alright, I'm gonna bounce in your game. I'm leaving. Mega Man 6 was not that hard. It was okay. It wasn't too bad, but I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm probably going to get crushed. Alright, let's see what happened for me on the Path of the Samurai. Experienced. Oh, wow. Look at that. It did give me the stuff. That's pretty cool. So, I didn't unlock this yet. Which is weird, even though I did. Why is this locked? Weird. Weird. Some of these are locked for me. Even though... Huh. Huh. Weird. When's the last time I went to the gym? Before the pandemic?
Let's get this started.
Is that girl always asleep? You mean my wife? Most people sleep
these fools.
at night. I'm the odd one out. I sleep during the day. My wife sleeps at night. Ooh, that girl. She streams in the morning, she streams in the afternoon, and then she goes to bed around 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I stream until at least 2 or 4 in the morning. Okay, now it's unlocked. Haha! Interesting. Interesting. I wasn't athletic. I don't have a big build. You don't need to look like Arnold to take martial arts. It's a misconception. My sensei, when I was like... Oh my gosh. When I was 14, the dude was really small. But the dude could break a brick. He didn't look muscular at all. He was just like... He's a tiny guy, but he punched real fast. One of the things he loved to do is, like, when people would challenge him at the dojo or whatever, a big guy would come in and he would challenge Sensei. And Sensei was like 5'4". So I remember this one student, you know, he was like, I've been told that, you know, this stuff is all like, you know, nonsense. And the dude was, I think he was from Vietnam, I don't remember. He's like, come here. And he's like, I show you. And the guy's like, whatever, man. And the fight lasted like maybe a minute. And Sensei just like hammered on the guy's legs. So the dude was like 6'1". And Sensei was just like bam, 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 behind the knee, on the knee. The foot. He was just going nuts on the guy until he was down on the ground. And he was like over top of him. He's like, yeah! And he's like, see? Size matters not. That's just like, that's a Star Wars quote. Little dude was fierce. I never called Sensei short. Ever. You know, is like, you don't underestimate people, though. That's the thing. The cool thing about martial arts is it doesn't matter your size. Like, you can become ferocious. And, you know, my greatest asset is people would underestimate me, too, and then be like, pa! You know? That's the cool thing. So, I can do the push-ups. I can do the sit-ups. I took the classes. I did martial arts for several years when I was younger. If I would have stayed with it, you know, the only problem was I just didn't like getting broken bones. I had my nose busted twice, leg broken once, and it's just like the medical bills just racked up. Man, I just didn't like doing it anymore. Plus, I was never going to get all the different, like, medal, or not medals. I wasn't in it for the tournaments, for karate tournaments. I just wanted to learn self-defense because I lived in a rough part of New York. So I just wanted to know how to defend myself, and you know, the martial arts classes helped because I did get in a couple fights and I'm still here. So, you know, I think that type of life experience was a good thing for me. You know what I mean? Sorry about yelling this late at night. I wasn't thinking. But yeah, my advice to you, if you're a short person and you fight somebody bigger than you, destroy their legs. Like, do not stop. If the dude is bigger than you and the only thing you can reach is his legs, that's going to be his... You'll bring him down to your size in no time at all. Like, going after the dude's legs, getting him on the ground is going to be his worst enemy. He'll be too busy defending his legs, and then once he's lower, then you can get some good shots in his head or his chest. So if the guy's like my height, I mean, you go for the legs. But you didn't hear that from me. Here we go. Okay, finish Rift. I'm pretty sure he was from Vietnam. He didn't look like he could like really mess with somebody though. That's the thing. He was this really tiny guy. He's a very, very small instructor guy. But I mean, you know, dude was fierce.
We face each other, fluffy one.
He had no hair though. Not that that's a problem. It's just I remember him being like this tiny, bald, very angry Vietnam guy. And he did not take crap from anybody.
Match point for blue team.
Ah. Yoink.
Success.
You performed well.
Sounds like something Master Splinter would do. I mean, you have a dude who comes into your class, he talks smack. Because, I mean, you can't have, you can't disrespect your teacher, right? Because, I mean, you're supposed to show your teacher respect, right? And you have this dude who came into class, you know, basically to make fun of martial arts. And the teacher wasn't going to have it, so he, you know, went to town. And I mean, the guy challenged him to a fight. It was a sparring match, so it's not like the teacher did anything wrong, you know? And he didn't, like, the guy didn't have any broken bones or anything. It happened real fast. It was like, he just went to town on the dude's legs. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. He was on the ground, and he was over him with a fist, and he was just like, you know, yeah! And the match was over, and he was like, see? And I think the guy did stick around for a while, but, I mean... You know, martial arts is hard. You're gonna get bruises. Your arms are gonna be sore. Your legs are gonna be sore. If you don't learn to block right, I mean, you could really hurt yourself. Like it's not. There's a lot of people that think there's a lot of glamour to it. If you've seen like Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles, like you're gonna come home with bruises, man. Like it's the biggest eye opener for me when I took martial arts when I was younger is like I had no idea I was gonna be in pain. I thought that, you know, be like one of those nice little things in Power Rangers where people are up here, you know, everybody's doing what Sensei does, like punch, punch, punch. Yeah, that's fine until you split into like groups, and then you're literally sparring with your partner. And in the 90s, we didn't have a lot of equipment like bags and gloves and stuff like that. So fists were, you know, going against other fists, and you were blocking other people's punches and stuff like that. Nowadays, I heard that a lot of martial arts schools, like, when people spar and stuff, for the most part, they have you guys wear, like, gloves that you can catch, like, feet and hands and stuff when people throw it at you. We literally used, like, our palms and our feet and, you know, elbows and forearms to block punches. We weren't using any type of equipment. So it's like, I would come home with, like, massive bruises, like, all over my arms, my legs. Stuff like that, because if somebody would throw a punch, they'd really throw a punch, and you block it, it would hit, you know, it hit your arm. You know what I mean? So that's the downside. But again, I mean, that was like 30 years ago. I'm sure that they have martial arts is much safer, but I just remember what it was like, you know? I mean, that was old school. Like I said, I haven't been in a dojo in like 30 years. So I don't know what it's like today. I'm just assuming that I'm sure they have some type of like guards on their feet and on their, you know, like if you were in a tournament or something, they have like gloves, small, not like boxing gloves, but they have like a certain type of glove that they wear now. That way they can protect the bone in your wrist, the bone in your ankle and stuff like that. Like it was raw. It was like hardcore or just like normal. Because I mean, you have to build up an endurance to take to block somebody's punch and stuff like that. You can't, if you don't know how to do it right. I mean, what are you going to do in an actual, like, you know, throwing hands situation? You know, if you have to defend yourself, like you have to be able to take the blocks and learn how to do it correctly. And back then in the 80s and 90s, the best way to do that was like no equipment, just you, your gi and you know. So I don't know if that's the same today. I have no idea. I just remember what it was like in like 93, 94, 95. I don't know what it's like today. And I can't take classes anymore. And I never got any belts, so that I know of. I didn't stick around long enough. But yeah, anyway, I got to get ready for Mega Man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wicked late. If you guys want another Multiversus stream, 1,000 views is required. We're at 940. So I think you guys can swing the right amount of views for that. But thanks for watching, everybody. You have a fantastic night. If you still want to hang out with me, there will be a lot of tears because I'm playing Mega Man. Mega Man is next, and I'm hyper, but I don't think that's going to help me very much. So there's going to be a lot of death. But Mega Man's awesome, so maybe we'll have fun. I don't know. But thank you to the people watching. I hope you guys had fun. In order to get another Multiverse stream, you got to get 1,000 views. So that's it. So you're close. You're about 930, 940, something like that. So you only need like 50 views, something like that. All right, see you guys on the Ultimate stream. Peace. Thanks for playing tonight. Hopefully you guys had fun. And the only reason I talked a lot tonight, I'm super hyper, so I had to do stuff to get rid of the spicy accidental food that I ate, and I devoured a lot of sugar. More sugar than I probably should have. All right, peace.